Hey everybody out there in the anti-hero verse. My name is John Anthony Chihawk Soltero. I am the anti-hero and I just finished a box of Thin Mints. Some of my favorite cookies of all time. I got the Bubbas at my side. I'm wearing purple, which is my favorite color in the whole world. Watching music videos as I round up my Thursday night going into the final day of the week. And I just completed 2 more pages of digital pencils for BP3. In a previous video, I talked about how you can become part of the action, how you can become part of the story in the Bubba Patrol issue 3. I'm going to let you know how to do that right now because I need to kind of know who's going to be on board prior to doing the crowdfunding. And here's the reason why. I'm opening up 10 spaces for cameos in this issue. 8 of them are going to be in the crowd scenes. So it's going to be a headshot in 1, maybe 2 panels. There are 2 speaking roles. Those are going to be like the deluxe roles. One is the second EMT in the crowd scene. And the second is a TV news reporter in the crowd scene. Those characters and all the faces in the crowd scene have been drawn pretty vague right now. It's just kind of gestural drawings of the characters so that when you contribute and decide you want to have a cameo in the Bubba Patrol, I can then add you in pretty easily. And I want to be able to do that before we go into crowdfunding for a couple of reasons. During crowdfunding, my intent is to be as close to being finished with the issue as possible. That way, people contributing to the campaign don't have to wait as long. I've got tons of copies of the collected edition with the super fun Uncanny X-Men 133 homage cover with Agnew as Wolverine. I have got tons of the Bubba files ready to go for people who back the campaign who don't already have any of the Bubba Patrol. So here's how it's going to go. In the next couple of days, on different social media, I am going to be posting this video so people can reach out to me. Let me know if you want to be in the book. To be in the crowd scene, and to be one of the members of the crowd where your face is going to be in 1 or 2 panels, not going to have a speaking role, it's going to be $25 contribution. Now, what does that get you besides just the cameo? You're going to get a copy of the book that you're in. The 2 speaking roles, one is very, very prominent because they get a whole page to themselves of just their dialogue. And that is the news reporter. That's going to be $100 if you want to be the TV news reporter. The other EMT is also going to be $100 because while maybe their speaking role isn't as prominent, they're going to be featured more heavily on about 2, maybe 3 different pages with about maybe 2 panels per page that they're on. So the 8 spots in the crowd will generate $200 if we fill them all. Then the 2 large cameos with the speaking roles is going to generate another $200. That may not seem like a lot of money in the grand scheme of things for the Bubba Patrol in terms of the printing. I have found a printing method that works pretty cheaply. It produces the book exactly how I want it in newsprint. So it's going to generate tons of copies. For that, it's probably going to give me about 400 copies. That's before shipping and stuff. I have to commit to at least 500 copies, which we're definitely going to do. We're probably going to do 6 or something like that. There's also going to be advertising available, back cover, inside front cover, inside back cover. Might do a couple of interior pages. I haven't decided on that yet because with the expansion of the story from 32 pages, expecting it to hit 40, And it may not. I think I've only gotten 2 extra pages in, added to everything that weren't already in the script, maybe 3. So that goes to 35. And then I've got to put in several more. I got to put in at least 2 more pages so that we have Guri and Sabu having a lot more screen time, as it were, page time. Foley gets a good amount of dialogue and screen time or page time with a central part in the story where they're figuring something out scientific. Grayson at the very end of the book gets figured out. Like it's pretty neat the way that happens. Agnew, tons of page time. Cypress, of course, this is her story. So I wanted to be able to generate more page time for all the Bubbas and show just how important they are. So when you see this video, if you are interested, there's going to be a couple of different ways to secure your spot. I'm going to work with PayPal. I'm going to work with Venmo. I do have a Patreon that is now active. I'm going to put that link into the description below. So that way, even if you don't want or don't feel that you want to have a cameo, you can always contribute to the Patreon directly. And then that gives me a little bit of extra resources every single month to be able to bring you the Bubba Patrol, these videos, and other projects completely and totally uncompromised. And I can do them the way I want to do them, and hopefully the way you want to see them. Got another subscriber today. Very happy to have you on board. Thank you very much for subscribing. Everybody who's a new subscriber who has viewed or liked a video, greatly appreciate that. The Nightwing figure from the McFarlane Toys line is a little, I haven't seen it yet. So hopefully we'll be seeing that soon. It may not be the next figure video that drops. I did record one for the Roxy Rocket box set. Kind of not happy with it, so I may refilm that. However, the videos coming up for the unboxings, the reactions, the reviews of figures, and some new comics that we'll be reviewing and stuff, those will be on Mark. I do appreciate your time, your patience, and check out that link below if you want to see some exclusive stuff on Patreon. All you got to do is support me for $1 a month, and you'll be able to see the exclusive content. Any videos that are exclusive to Patreon will be there exclusively first. And then at some point later, I'll be putting them onto YouTube, but you can see them ahead of time. And it helps me, and it supports an independent creator as well. Because it's going to be a while before we see any monetization here on YouTube, and I'm not counting on that. I have a lot of fun doing these videos and talking about things. So I just thank you for watching. Thank you for our new subscribers. If you could hit like and subscribe, even if it's the personalized notifications, it helps out. So hopefully you'll see every video when it comes out. And I'm making really good progress on the book. So we'll be updating you on that as well. Once again, stay anti-hero strong.